Hey girlfriend, what's up? I'm so excited, you guys. Today is the day that we're starting One Goal for 100 Days, my One Goal for 100 Days challenge. This challenge I started this back in 2020 and have done several rounds, and it has been so amazing to see thousands of women do this and literally change their lives. I've had some people do incredible things with this One Goal for 100 Days. And so if you want to do it with me, guess what? It's free. We're starting, and there are 4 things that I recommend you have in order to have the most success. Number 1, go download my tracker. You can get my tracker at kellyfrance.com/tracker. This is my youngest son's tracker. When he did it, he crossed up all these things. He did 100 days of no soda. It's so cute. I just love seeing this. And then, I would get one of these, print it off, put it somewhere where you can mark it off. I have mine by my toilet paper roll where I'm going to see it every day. The second thing that I recommend getting is my book, One Goal for 100 Days. It's not just a book, it's a motivational journal. You can get this on Amazon. I'll post all the links below. And this book has lines. It has like motivational posts talking about, just different tips for your goals. And there's lines that you can write in on like day 17, day 46. You can sort of like write how you're doing with your goals. And the other great thing that is fun about this book is that it also shares all the women who have done this in the past. So like, here's Michelle who did 100 days of language lessons. We've got Mimi who did 100 days of closing her watch ring. We've got Marlise who did 100 days of walking. Jessica who did 100 days of 50 squats. Sydney who did 100 days of Instagram posts. Like, there's so many ideas in here that you could, here's Sandy who did 100 days of devotions, and her son who was 13-year-old who did 100 days of making his bed. So it's just really fun to see everyone's stories and stay motivated in these 100 days. Let me tell you why this challenge is so powerful. It's because so often we make these resolutions. Raise your hand if you've made a resolution that you didn't keep at New Year's. So often we do that and we overwhelm ourselves because we have too many goals. Typically we have like multiple goals and then we get overwhelmed and we don't do any of them. But what if you just focused on one goal for 100 days and did that one? When you do that, when you show up for yourself 100 days, it really boosts your confidence because you're keeping promises to yourself. You're showing yourself that you can rely on yourself. And so that's why it's so powerful. I've seen it in so many women, like this major boost. And here's a couple of pep talks that I want to give you guys. One is, before I do that, I'm going to tell you the third and fourth thing. The third and fourth thing you need is an accountability group, which I have a free accountability Facebook group on, called Finally Fearless. There's also a broadcast channel on Instagram. If you're not a Facebook girly, you can go join the broadcast channel on Instagram at my Kelly France Instagram account, and do daily check-ins in both places. So there's that. That just helps you stay accountable, be part of the community. And the other tip I recommend is finding an accountability partner. I am doing a post in my Finally Fearless group for anyone that's looking for an accountability partner. There's studies show, and I talk about this in my book, studies show that when you have an accountability partner, the chances of you actually reaching your goal go up substantially. I think it's like 90% or something. It's crazy. It's a crazy statistic. So, that is something that will really help as well. And the other things I want, my pep talk for you guys is that you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't even have to start today. Let's say you're like, well, I want to do this, but I'm not sure what to do. You could start next Monday. You could start on a Wednesday. You don't have to do it perfectly. You can even skip days. I had one woman who did 100 days of rowing, and she just took the weekends off and she did, 5 days a week. So her 100 days were not in a row, but she did her rowing That's ironic that it was rowing. She did rowing for 100 days total. So it doesn't have to be necessarily 100 days in a row, but it can be 100 days total. And when you show up for yourself that many times, it's crazy what you can do. So I'm going to share my goal. And, you know, it's always scary sharing your goal because you're like, okay, shoot, now the whole world knows it. Now I feel like more accountable, but that's the whole point. That's the point of sharing your goal. So that's the first thing I recommend that you do on day one. I posted about this in my Finally Fearless group. Day one, share your goal with others. Tell people what you're going to do. So my goal is I'm going to do 100 days of reels where I share business tips, like talking head reels. Okay. It's a little out of my comfort zone. 100 days of reels. It's a lot of work, but it's something that I want to push myself to do. So that is what I'll be doing. So you guys can be on the lookout for those reels. Follow along on Kelly France Instagram, TikTok, and here on Facebook. And so that is what I'm doing. And I'm going to be checking it off. I'm going to be commenting in the, doing the daily check-ins in One Goal for 100 Days and on the broadcast channel as well. So I am so excited for those of you that have committed to doing it. For those of you that are on the fence, girl, stop being a perfectionist procrastinator. Start sloppy. Let's just, you can even give yourself an orientation week. I talk about this in my book as well. Give yourself a week where you test it out, or even a day. Test out your goal for a day. That's something I did. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to make some business reels, in advance and see if I like doing it. And I even want to commit to this for 100 days. Try it out. Try it on for size like clothes. See if you like it. See if it's a good fit. And then if it is, you can commit to it and start with us next week. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. That is the goal, and show up for yourself consistently. So I'm so excited for you guys to try this challenge. Click the link below, the form, and it'll have all the links to the accountability group, to the tracker, to the book, everything. And let's do this thing, baby. I'm so pumped for you all. Beth asked, how can I get the book? The book is on Amazon. Just search One Goal for 100 Days, or I'll post the link below. It's also in my link in bio on Instagram. So multiple ways to get the book, but I am just so stoked for all of you who have committed to doing this. It's going to be a game changer for you. All right. We'll see you around. Bye.